Hey all, Tony Bing here, hello and welcome back to the channel. Now for tonight's Marvel Strike Force video I figured it would be quite fun to test out the defenders and see how awesome their new buff is. It certainly looks very good, but I've still to do some actual testing, and this is what we'll be doing in this video. So what we'll do is we'll run them through the Ultimus VI raid and we'll see how they actually got on. Now I still don't have access to Test Centre, I've not been on it in around about 10 days or so unfortunately, so I won't be showing off a max level team, I'll be showing off the team that I'm running on live. But that's probably more going to be in line with other players have as well, so you can at least have an idea how your team will go on if it's roughly at the same power levels. Now before we go into the raid, what I'll do is I'll show off the team I've got and the power levels they're at. So as we're using Punisher, he's not actually a defender, I'm unable to search for that category, so I'll bring up the city roster and we'll go through the characters here. So Luke Cage, he's been at 7-star for quite some time. Doing pretty good on him. I'm on tier 10 for the gear, and then he's 5, 6, 6 and 4. So he should really do some pretty awesome tanking for us. If we scroll down, we've got Iron Fist. I've not actually invested a great deal into him, but his power levels are sitting really nice. So he is, let's see, it's level 63 at the moment, tier 9, and he's sitting at 5, 5, 6 and 4 there. Let's see, next up we have Daredevil. He's just actually fallen behind Iron Fist. He is level 65, 6-star, and he's at 5, 5, 5 and 3. So he's one of the lower characters, but the lowest character we'll have, let's see, we've got Punisher first actually. He is only level 55, so it's 5, 5, 5 and 4, and he's actually only 5-star at the moment. There's a pity that I didn't level him, but for so long he was really quite lackluster, so that's the reason he's not higher than he is. The lowest character we have, and I don't actually have any gold to upgrade any of our actual gear, because you can see I'm only at 3,800 gold. I spent something like 2 million today on the defenders, but it's Jessica Jones, level 55, 6-star, and she's 6, 4, 5 and then 3. So that's the team we'll be running with, so let's see how we get on. So the nodes we'll be going for is the ones that I've actually done guides on for the last few days, because I'm quite familiar with these nodes and I feel that with the power levels of my team I'll need all the help I can get. But let's see how we get on here, and just we need to bear in mind that some of the characters are a bit on the lower side here, so this may be a bit uneven, but here we go. Before we actually start here, I will say a disclaimer, you need to forgive me if I make any glaring mistakes here, because I've not had a massive amount of time to actually look over their kit. I'm thinking we go for the special first anyway, due to the counter it will apply. There you go, counter attacking all those enemies. Then let's see what happens here. So we clear the negative effects, speeds them up. We won't go for that just yet. We'll go for the basic here, and let's see. Don't believe we'll be getting any, let's see, we're not getting any debuffs at all, so I'm going to generate energy for... Do I actually want to generate energy? I don't think I actually do yet when I think about it. I'll hold that off for now. This really will be a learning process for myself as well as we go through this. So we've got Punisher, we want to cast Ultimate, that's a nice easy one to know. Daredevil took a fair amount of damage there, it's pretty low. We need Iron Fist for some healing soon. There we go, we've actually got the double defense up I believe here. So it works out quite nice. Normally the taunt and the defense are fighting for each other, but if you can apply the defense up on everyone, it's not a major issue that the taunt's not up. So I will cast Ultimate first. One thing that pulls him down a little bit is the fact he's still so slow. You can see I took a fair amount of damage in the time it takes him to get his defense up there. So let's see, we'll go for... We've actually got the taunt on here. Cleanse will come via Jessica in a moment. Now I'm going to heal up here. That's a not bad heal. Now you can see Daredevil went from pretty low to about half health. We'll cleanse here, and we will go for the single target. The positioning I've used here as well, I've got Luke Cage and Daredevil next to each other, because whenever Daredevil takes damage, the Punisher will actually fight back. Punisher also has got a very nice setup, and I believe maxed out he has a 100% chance to assist when you cast a non-attack skill. So that's the likes of a Taunt or Jessica Jones's Cleanse, he will attack. So we'll try and take out Merc Lieutenant. I've bumped this all the way up to the full 600%. Pretty amazing. 38,000, that was pretty nice there. And we'll generate some energy for characters here. There you go, ton of energy. That was like 2 energy for quite a few of them there. And then we'll go for the counter again on everyone. I'm really loving this setup. Again, as mentioned, my characters aren't the strongest, but it'll be really interesting to see if I can get back onto the test centre how they'll be. So what you've got as well, I'll mention while we're running through it, Iron Fist on spawn heals characters. At first I was scratching my head. The reason for that is when you get into the next round of a raid, he'll heal you up there. So that's really nice. And also the new mode that's coming, I'm pretty certain it's going to be a mode where we work our way through the different levels and you don't actually get time to heal up or anything like that, which is why a defender's team could be really important. Luke Cage is pretty low here, so that's not too good. I think he could be getting taken out. Let's see. The fact that I've even been slightly competitive here though, given how difficult this mode is and some of the characters are way down at level 5, is really quite impressive. So we'll go for a heal again here. That's really nice. Do we generate energy? I'll actually clear the taunt. And I missed, but it still cleared it. That's strange. Take out the sniper. And you get regen here from this, but I don't want to use this yet at all because it's almost the end of the match. So that was pretty nice. That was good fun. I'm enjoying this team. Let's check out the next node. So I've not healed up at all here, so you can see the heal at the start. And that actually done pretty well for getting Luke Cage back up, and I've not got this maxed out either. So you want to get rid of Winter Soldier and Cable first. I don't have any kind of defense down, so this could be tricky, although looks like Winter Soldier's down already. Nice. And we'll generate some energy for characters. I'm not quite sure where a lot of them are sitting, but we'll go for that anyway. We could struggle a little bit in this one due to the lack of cleanse we have. Now we'll go for the defense up on everyone. I don't need the regen from Luke Cage just yet. Let's see, we'll be stuck on Drax for a while. This is where this team could struggle a little bit. Do we go for the heal? In fact we will, because it's only 3 turns and you actually speed yourself up as well. So I think this is something that you probably want to use as often as possible, really. There's Punisher down. Cable can hit like a truck there. We've now got the regen. We'll go for the counter on everyone. See a ton of buffs there, so it looks like characters to counter this team will be Doctor Strange, or we know Venom's going to be able to flip buffs as well. So the fact I've gone in this without the ability to cleanse here means I've been stuck on Drax, and that's really hurt me a lot here. Despite that, we really did clear out in that first match there. Hopefully we'll get the test centre access back sooner rather than later, and we can see how they perform at 7-star and gear tier 12. Imagine it would be really quite beastly. All their skills maxed out as well. There's quite a lot of them, as you've seen. Their skills are around about level 5 and so on. So do we need a heal? Luke Cage could do with a heal. Well, I would really like to use the Iron Fist here. There's no defense up on Cage. Let's see how far we can actually take him down. That's nice, 29,000. That wasn't a crit or anything like that. I've got death proof here, so it's fine to attack. We'll get... We've already got counter actually. 2 counter attacks we've got. For that reason we'll use the ultimate here. Let's Cable down. Now I'll save the cleanse, I don't want to use that. I'll see if I can power up some characters energy wise. Need to get healing on Cage soon. Starting to lose characters. No, in fact, Jessica's back. Thought I'd lost her there for a second. That's Hulk down. Now let's see, how do we go for next? I suppose this team does lack ability a little, not ability even, it does lack utility even a little bit, because normally I would like to slow down the likes of Ronin or stun them, and there's nothing like that in their kit. You just really need to brute force your way through, and in the process of doing that, heal up as well when you can. So do we go for the taunt or do we go to the defense up? Actually quite hard to choose here. I'll go for the taunt. And we've got the regen as well on our characters. So we did lose Punisher, but if we remember back, he was only level 55. I believe I really haven't invested into him much at all. There's nothing to cleanse here, so we'll keep concentrating on Cage. And then we'll go for more rounds of the counter attack here. Do we need a heal? Or do we go for the Iron Fist? Let's go for the Iron Fist and see if we can take out Ronan with half health. And we can. Awesome. So that's nice. Health wise we're doing pretty decent here. And it's only one character we have lost. Cage laying down the beatdown there. I won't use the health here because I don't feel I'll actually need it, because I'll be getting the health back when we do the next node. The next node I'll probably wipe on, I imagine, because it is really tough. I'll heal up. Let's see, Punisher, just to get him back in this squad again. Let's see, what do I go for here now? Don't need the regen. I'll actually just go for the basic, to be honest, so everything's all set for this next level coming up. Well, the next one does have Doctor Strange actually, so that could be tricky. There we go. The fact we managed to clear it is still pretty nice, to be honest. A lot of times you'll go in with a team and they will wipe, so that was good. And we've actually got the 4 defenders, so that's a nice screenshot as well there. So let's have a shot at this next node. So this one here could be really tricky because it's all about control. You want to control 4 and Hulk, and we don't really have any means of actually doing that. So let's put the counter attack up on everyone first. I've not actually been keeping an eye out for Punisher helping Daredevil. I need to try and look out for that more. Let's see if we can take down Strange in one go. Almost. Shouldn't have put the counter attack on, of course, because the flip. Didn't think of that there. And we'll go for the cleanse now. Very nice. Energy for everyone. Jessica generates just so much energy now. Now we'll see if we can start to get some splash damage here. I will go for, let's see, it really is tough to pick between the two of them actually. I'll go for the defense up on everyone. Still not convinced that is the best. I'll need to play around a lot more to figure out. Let me know in the comments what you think you should really go for. Could be that you go for the one where you want either defense or the regen. If you don't need to heal, then you don't use the taunt, but I need to spend more time before I can actually make my mind up on that. We don't need any kind of heal here at all. So we'll just do the basic. Actually does pretty nice damage now. Nothing exceptional, but certainly a lot better than it was before. Now got some regen. So we're sitting okay at the moment, but we've got nothing to slow down Hulk or Form. That's normally what causes a wipe in this level. So there's a good chance that could still happen unless I've got the defense up on everyone. Generating some energy for Punisher there. If we clear this node, and it is a big if, but if we do, be exceptionally impressed. It could be that defenders will be my new favourite team to run. Maybe not up there with Nick Fury and Shield, but certainly a very fun one. 4's going low, I need to actually get him out ASAP. If he gets his ultimate off, then we'll be in a lot of trouble. Double regening everyone. I think just as I said, if we clear this, it's starting to turn the other way against me. That's 4 down, that's good. Next I'm actually going to start concentrating on vision because Hulk has already cast his avalanche skill. And we're now stuck on Hulk because I used the cleanse. It's a team that really is going to take a bit of time to get used to. Knowing when you can and can't use the cleanse and so on, and yeah, it's going to be a fair bit of work to get used to the lack of utility on them, but looks like it will be worthwhile. Let's see, do we need heals? I'll actually just punch Hulk here because he's got no kind of defense up or anything on him. 20,000 damage. We'll go for the splash damage here. Punisher will be really important in this team when he's leveled up due to all the assists he'll be doing. So I need to get him leveled up ASAP. Now we could do some regen on our characters. And also Cage is taunting. Vision there. Lost the character. Would have been okay, but Vision, that was the worst character to go there with the AoE. It ignored the taunt, of course. I didn't notice when 4 dropped back in there. There's so much healing that goes on with this team. Look at that, that's crazy. This really is a node that it can really turn in the opposite direction, and if we look, we're probably going to run out of time here. Although, to be honest, if we run out of time, that's technically a draw, and I'm happy with that considering the team has only got characters at level 55. See, I won't slow down at all, so I won't cheat in any way so that the timer runs out. Take out Vision, he was a pain in the ass, and he took out Jessica. Dodged, damn it. 17 seconds, 16 seconds, I think it's actually a defeat, and it is. That was still pretty good. I'm happy enough with that. I'll invest more in them, and again, I know I've mentioned it already, but if I can get on the test centre, then I'll show off some Ultimus VI 7-star Gear Tier 12 gameplay with the Defenders team and Punisher. That would be a whole lot of fun. But what I'll do next up is actually do some Tier 8 Blitz gameplay, so keep an eye out for that, and I hope this was fun to watch, and I'll see you all again soon.